about to get this party started. Let me get the just chatting screen up. Hey yo. Alright, let me make sure everything's going good. I had to like keep my what's it called? It's at 42%. But it is what it is. I don't know about anybody else, but for me, drawing males is difficult. Like, it's a lot easier for me to draw females because it's like pretty and curvy and softer, but drawing males is like more angular. Hi KB, how are you today? Can you hear me all right? Hey. But yeah, it's like the first what do you call it? WIP Wednesday. So we're gonna start I guess I'm gonna try to draw some guys because normally I draw girls. I'm just vibing to this music real quick. It's from Pretzel Rocks, which is free. And what I noticed the other day when I uploaded my previous, like when I streamed it on Twitch, for some reason it like blocks out the sound on some of them, but on YouTube it's fine, I think. I don't know, but I like saw somebody on TikTok promote it and they were like, yeah, like, you know, like they totally like did it like it's supposed to be royalty free or something. So I was like, okay. But yeah, I'm at 30 followers on Twitch, so I'm like really excited about that. 31 now with KB. Thank you, KB. And then let's see. Once we get to 50, I'll be able to add some emotes, which will be fun. Hold on one second. But yes. Alright. So I guess I'll draw some guys or whatever. Like I always say, even now, like, look at my cute little PNG tuber. She's so cute. Like, I'm great at drawing girls. I'm ass cheeks at drawing guys. So if there's something you're ass cheeks about drawing, like, don't be afraid to use a reference. Let's see. And it's, you know, I think what would help me is drawing like a male chibi. Chibi male. Because if it's like a cute guy, a cute small baby faced guy, you know, maybe it won't be so bad. You know what I mean? I mean, look at this little guy. He's eating some ice cream. Alright. I'll put this to the side. But yeah, let me just go over real quick because I'm gonna upload this as a YouTube video later. So pretty much we'll do some like anatomy, like sort of thing. So we can like tell the difference between you know, the male body and the female. So what you want to remember if you're trying to draw a female as opposed to a male, which, you know, I have difficulty drawing a male, but a female is soft round, and round. Oop. And then guys are more angular and more, I would say, pointy. So especially like in their chins, you want a more pronounced chin. And like with girls, you can go like.
He'll be here around 8.
Okay, thank you.
No problem.
Alright, let me see the chat box real quick. Alright, excuse me 1 second. I'm just gonna like type up some gibberish and see if it comes up because I gotta make sure. But yeah, we're chilling. Okay, I'm just trying to make sure that it all lines up. Alright, I'm just making sure that it all lines up. Alright. I'm just trying to make sure everything's lined up and everything's cool. Alright, let's see. Alright, so we're gonna go like this. Also, for like a little tip to draw arms, if you want to like do like for the shoulder, make like a half circle and then do like a figure 8. That sort of helps with like the anatomy of how like the arm should be, and then later on you can just like close it up so it's not like a pointy thing. And I'm on the wrong layer, but it's okay. This is just for like demonstration purposes. But yeah, I was running out of space on my iPad for some reason, so I had to delete some apps or whatever and get them on my phone instead. But yeah, I hope everybody's having a good morning. Or afternoon, I should say. And then for the females, I like to draw like more of a rounded curves for like the hips. Like this. And also for like the chest, like right here. Let's just make it more curvy. For the guys, it's more box shaped. Especially like on the hips there. They don't really have like wide hips. Well, most guys don't. But yeah, something like that. Also for like the eyes are, from what I've seen, are very angular. Not as round. Like girls' eyes can be like more rounder. And also like this would be like a guy's eye, right? Well, like a girl's eye would be like more circular, like this. I don't know if I'm explaining things right, but you know, it is what it is. Alright, let's go back to the gallery. But I just want to do like a little tidbit. Oh, and like this right here is me trying to work on something not chibi related, I guess. So yeah, like I try to like go out of my comfort zone. Although she does look like some of my other artwork. I don't know. Like, I do a lot of anime. Alright, 1 second. Let me just work on something real quick. Alright, we're good. But yeah. I think I need to work also on poses and stuff. I don't really change poses that much with the arms out of the chibis and stuff. But yeah, if you're just starting out, I would definitely say chibi. Like, some people think like there's tiers to art or whatever. So it's like chibis, then anime art, then semi-realistic art, then realistic art or whatever, or modern art or whatever. And it's like, it's not really in a tier based or anything. If you're good at anime art, that doesn't mean you're better than a cartoonist. And if you're a cartoonist, that doesn't mean you're less talented than, say, like, you know, a painter or something. It just depends on, like, what you enjoy. So if you're just starting out, just find something that you really do enjoy, and then just stick with that. That, like, because I really, when I started out, I was like following Sarah Tepes. And if you don't know, she's like really good at drawing. Like, I think it was Sarah Tepes. There's another one that I'd follow, Loish. I don't know, but they do really nice, like, semi-realistic anime sort of artwork, I would say. And that's what, like, I wanted to do when I started out, but for some reason, like, I just couldn't, like, get there, because I've always, like, liked cartoon art better, or, like, you know, anime art or chibi art. Like, in middle school, I would be drawing freaking Naruto fan art, you know? So I was like, I think it was like last year, January, February of last year, and I was like, before like I reached 1,000 followers on TikTok, I was like, look, you keep trying to draw this, and I had to, like, you know, talk to myself and be like, you know, I kinda don't think that semi-realistic artwork is for me. I don't like to render. I want to put out art as fast as possible, because like back then it was like, oh, you gotta like post 3 times a day on TikTok and this, and I was like, that's not really feasible for me if I'm like taking forever on one piece, you know. So what I would do is like, so what I did was like, okay, what artwork do I enjoy making that's not gonna take me too long to draw, that I can post out, and most of all that I enjoy. So I was gonna do, like, I did do some anime. I do remember around this time last year, I did post like a guy with horns, and he was like a really pretty looking guy, and I was like, that like, I really am proud of it even now, but it took me ages to like draw it and everything, and even now the background wasn't even that great, you know. So I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna stick to what I'm good at and what I like, and what I like is chibis. But yeah, like, what I like is drawing girls or whatever, but you know, as an artist, you have to like go out of your comfort zone every once in a while to like be better, you know. Damn it, I gave him eyelashes out of like out of habit. Oh my gosh. But yeah. And then I also like wanted it to be like very fast and everything. And then I was like, oh, I like my goal for 2022 was to like put out art as fast as possible, you know, and get at least 1,000 followers on Twitch so I could go live. Well, I got that, like I got 1,000 followers, but every time I go on live on TikTok, it makes me nervous for some reason. And it's like, you know, being live on Twitch with like say 1 or 2 viewers is really different than going live on TikTok where you get like a flood of people at the beginning and say like you're starting to draw and it like gets overwhelming, you know. And I'm like you're probably like watching this, you know, in the VOD or something, and it's like, wow, like, you know, someone, you know, you're really like talking over here, like, it's like, but I'm nervous as hell. I'm an anxious person. I don't normally go out of my way to like talk to people. I mean, it is what it is. But like, I've been practicing on like what do they say when you're going live to like no one, or if you're going to live, it's like just talk to about stuff as if it's a YouTube video. And then I'm like, yeah, well, that's a good idea because this is going to be a YouTube video later on. So if I'm talking about a lot of different things, that's why. But yeah, like, I don't know, it's nerve-wracking to me to be live on TikTok. But on Twitch, it's like different. Like, it's like, hey, like, because I guess I'd be like, if I'm playing a game on Twitch, I'm more focused on the game than I am on like chat or something. And like, yeah, I appreciate people who like follow and stuff. Like, you know, stay for the vibes, you know. Like, even me too. Like, when I am watching people on Twitch or something, and even on, like on YouTube, like I'll put them on the background or something while I'm doing stuff. Like if I draw and there's somebody like talking in the background, it's like, hey, we're kind of like, you know, drawing together or whatever. It like helps me get into the mindset of, if your goal for 2023 is to draw more, definitely, you know, follow people who draw with me's, or people who go on live and, you know, draw, because that definitely does help. Also, I don't understand, like, I think it was like more last year where people were like, for some reason they would talk trash or something, or like critique people's artwork on TikTok, and I'm like that, I don't know, not a lot of things make me mad in the art community besides like, you know, billionaires paying millions for like modern art that's literally a banana taped to a duct tape to like a canvas. But it makes me mad when people like think they can critique a beginner artist, you know, because I remember being a beginner artist, and I remember like if somebody said, you know, oh, this is shit, like, you know, you need to work on your anatomy, or oh, you know, you can't draw this such and such, or like, there's no need to be mean to anyone, especially beginner artists. Like, if you look at some of my artwork on YouTube or on Instagram, like, it was awful back then. But I was learning, you know? When someone's learning, you don't, like, shit on their parade, you know? And, like, if they were to actually ask for, say, you know, for criticism or critique, or what can I improve on, then yeah, it would be like, you know, say something nice, but at the same time, you know, tell them something they can improve on, but also be nice about it. Like, oh, like, I like the way you draw anatomy, like, that's my favorite, but you might want to, like, work on, I don't know, like, your colors or something. Like, if you use harsh colors, it's gonna hurt the viewer or the person watching it. Like, it's gonna strain their eyes, and especially it's gonna strain your eyes if you're using bold colors like all the time. A lot of my artwork, it's like really desaturated, and then at the end I'll like put a clippy mask and put another color over the whole thing, and then change the whatever this is, the filter, I guess. I don't know what these are. Just so like if I have so it looks better and more cohesive after, you know? And especially like once you're done drawing and there's something that looks off, you can always, like, say you put the eye in the wrong place, or the proportions are kind of difficult. You just need to go here to adjustments, liquify, and then push, and then you can fiddle around with this depending on like what you need. And then yeah, it'll go like this, like, you know. You can always fix things after you're done drawing. And like if you see some of my time lapses or whatever, you can check. You can definitely see where I've like had to, like, you know, move some things around. But yeah, it's definitely giving me like, you know, it's definitely a little guy here, you know? Like, you know, I drew a little manus, you know? But yeah, like, I used to like listen to K-pop a lot. And like the guys were so pretty, like, and their hairstyles were like really good. I would suggest that if you are having trouble drawing guys, one of the things that works for me is like drawing like K-pop people. I've seen some people like, you know, say, what's it called? That definitely helps them too. And you don't even have to be a fan or anything. Yeah, he's cute. Oh my gosh. And look, it's like his little, he's got an eyebrow raised. Oh, this is adorable. And normally I would like do the body and the face at the same time, but I don't know. I really need to work on the face first, just to like make sure I didn't add any eyelashes or. But yeah, definitely drawing chibi guys is working out for me, I feel like. But yeah, I also got me some food. I got some jalapeno cheddar, like Cheetos mac and cheese. It's really good. I've added some chicken to it. That's a whole meal right there. Today I woke up at like 8:30 or 9, but I didn't have time to eat because I had a shower, make the bed, and what else did I do? Oh, I also had to fold my clothes because usually I have them in a box. And like whenever I grab clothes, I just like randomly grab whatever and it gets like a mess. So I had to refold all my clothes and like put it back together like nice. And I was gonna do more, but then I was like, nah, because it was starting to be. I was gonna eat before stream, but then I was like, time got away from me. But it is what it is. I should probably put a trigger warning because, like, I heard some people don't like the sounds of people eating. But if you guys can hear it, let me know if, you know, I'll try to not to eat on stream. But I get hungry, so. Look at him. He's so cute. Oh my god. I should have learned how to draw guys like a long time ago. I don't know why I was so scared to. I'm gonna work on a new layer to work on his hair. Because now that this is like pretty much perfect, I don't want to mess it up with his hair. So it looks like right here in the reference they did like a really heavy side part. Okay, I forget that sometimes I like move forward without explaining what I'm doing. We're gonna draw the hairline first, and this is gonna be like our guide to where his hair part and everything's gonna need to be. But yeah, I love like the fluffy hair that they gave him. It's like definitely really cute. But yeah, I did like a Valentine's Day sort of what do you call it? A Valentine's Day illustration or like drawing for Redbubble, where I did like a little doe, a female deer, and a little like deer with like antlers or whatever, and then I put like a little cute little heart in between them to show they were in love. But yeah, I was like, oh, that's cute. And it's like the one thing that I've added to my Redbubble shop in like forever though. So I don't know. So I mean, I got a heart, so I'm pretty excited about that. But it's hard for me to like put stuff on Redbubble, considering it's only gonna give me like a couple of like cents, depending on like what people get. I only get like 20% of whatever sells, so. But I got a sticker maker, but I don't know. I'm just like nervous about getting a PO box and selling physical stuff. Oh, I forgot to tell you guys, like I got scammed recently. Yep, it's true. It finally happened. I got scammed. So what happened was, and I normally wouldn't do this, but my friend, I'm not gonna say her name in case she's uncomfortable for me sharing it, although I don't think she cares, but I just want to be safe and not assume. But she had this friend, and we all got in a group chat, right? And I mean, it was my friend's friend, and like she seemed pretty cool at the time. She was really friendly, and she's like, "Hey, I'd like to like, oh, it looks like he has cat ears, but I don't know if I want to add them." She was really friendly and like really nice, and she was like, "Oh, I would love it if you could commission me for, if I could commission you for something, like, you know." And I was like, "Sure." And then I gave her the link to my Ko-fi. You know, I was like, "Oh, I take commissions off of there or whatever." And she's like, "Cool." And then she said, like, for some reason, I let a lot of things slide, because I was like, you know, she's a friend of a friend, like, you know, like, I don't have a reason to doubt her. She seems like a really chill person. So I did the work, and I shouldn't have done the work, and like, but I was like, you know, like, let me see what I can come up with, because she asked for like a Chibi version of this artwork, and then I later found out that the artwork wasn't like, it was another artist off of the internet or something. It wasn't even like her, she didn't have any claim to it or anything, and I was like, oh my god, what if I, later on I was like, what if I get in trouble or something? But I mean, I didn't know, and I didn't copy it, I didn't trace it. Like, I did the Chibi form completely freehanded. And yeah, like when it came time to pay, she was like, "Oh, can I pay you on Wednesday? I'm having some trouble with my card company or whatever." And I was like, "I've had trouble with Cash App too, you know, like, I understand." And I was like, "No problem, like, let me know, you know, like, like, here's my information, my freaking PayPal, my freaking Cash App. You can pay me on either one of those. And she did it. And I had sent her the stuff, and she was like, "Oh, this is so cool. Like, oh, you know what? I'm also gonna tell my friend, you know, that you, what's it called? That you did this for me, and she wants to also commission you for like $70." And I was like, "Oh wow, that's great," but like $70 is a lot of money, and for like $25, I think it was $20, I did her the little chibi with the basic illustration in the background from like um it was like some generic galaxy thing from an AI program because I suck at backgrounds. Um, and then I did like a PNG of her little chibi with a mouth open, mouth closed. And then she said, "Oh, can I get some emotes, like 2 emotes? I would like them wearing these hats." They're like, "Sure, no problem." So I made her 3 emotes. Well, technically 4. I know, but like I made her the one with a Hello Kitty hat, and one with like a Gengar hat, like emote, and then one with like no hat and just like the little face, crying face or whatever I think it was. I don't know. And then I made, well, there's this website where I can like literally make something like the head pat one. I sent her that one too. And then I was like, okay, so that's gonna be like $5 or whatever. I don't know how to price my art. People tell me it looks good. I'm like, okay, well, I'll do it for like $20, but it took me like literally like the whole night, and this was back in December, like the whole night to like do the whole illustration, and like maybe a couple hours to do the emotes. Which now I'm thinking $20 for all that, and then $5 for the emotes. That's not really, sustainable. You know? Gosh, I got this new cup. The straw's like it's like a boba cup or something, and I've never had boba, but the straw's like really, really, what's it called? It's really, really thick, like, and big. Anyways. But yeah, and then she ended up having a fight with my friend and her group, and then she left the group chat and blocked me, so that sucks. But if you want, so I have decided, since basically on all the artwork, even stuff I commission, I have a thing where I'm like, I still have the freaking, what's it called? The rights to my artwork, because, fuck it. Unless you pay for like the commission fee or whatever, that's $60 right there. Which she did not. She didn't pay for anything. So anyways, long story short, that PNG tuber and those emotes are gonna go on my Ko-fi shop. Cause you know what? She done stiffed me, but if I did the work and it's really good. So I'm gonna still put it out for sale, and if anybody wants to buy it, they can. Oh yeah, we're just vibing. I like the little heart balloon and the pig balloon. It's cute. Gosh. I think the other day, I think it was Sunday. Yeah, that was a couple days ago. I had like, what's it called? I made like 4 sandwiches. Because usually I only eat like 1 or 2 meals a day, and then like snack throughout. Cause like I don't know what's going on with me lately, but I'm glad I did that because I made the 4 sandwiches. Because then I ate 2, wasn't hungry no more, and then I was hungry again, and then I was like, oh well, normally I'll take a nap if I'm hungry, which is bad to say, but it really did help that I guess pre-made the sandwiches then. Since they were already made, then I went and got them. I don't know if it's because I'm crazy lazy or because of the Graves' disease or what it is. But yeah, or I was tired because I went to work or whatever, and I've been sick. So you know what? I get a pass. I give myself a pass. What are we gonna do for his little body though? He looks so cute. He looks like one of those chibi guys, like one of those. You see a K-drama or something. He looks like one of those like guys. All right, let's see. So for the girls, normally I do like a little bean or something, Let me see. This is gonna be so weird. Let's see this head, and then with the body of a bean. Alright, we're gonna use the distort to change the shape of it a little bit. Look at the little clothes, oh my gosh. We're drawing a little baby, pretty much. Alright, so the body's on a different layer. We're going to draw the collar, which is basically 2 pepperoni slices up against on the shoulders. I also have to work on the story that I made for, like I was drawing something. It came about organically, where I had forgotten to I drew the head first, and then I forgot where to put the body, but I was already done with the head, and it was pretty much done. And I was like, oh my gosh. So the story was that there was this lady who had become beheaded by her husband because this husband wanted to marry his mistress or whatever. But, she wasn't really that mad about it because word on the street was that there was a plague going around. So she was like, whatever. I get to, skip the plague. So when you draw cartoons or simple things, it's important to add things to add depth to your drawing. For example, like this right here, it adds a little bit of room, I guess. It makes it a lot more, how do you say, realistic almost. You know, that it's not like laying flat on his like little chubby body. You know what I mean? I haven't really thought of the pose, but I think I'm just gonna do like a regular pose, like and scrunch up his the ends of his pants a little bit, because that's what it looks like they did there. Yeah. Look at the detail that they put in his pants, though. The difference between good art and bad art is time and effort. You know? If you put enough time and effort into something, then it's gonna turn out good. But yeah, recently I got like a what's it called? A phone stand. Yeah. So I'm thinking about maybe going live on TikTok with my Switch and like playing a game. You know, playing. I recently got Pokemon Violet, so that'd be fun to play on live, I guess. Let's make his body a little bit more smaller. How do they work the little feet? That's real cute. Alright, so we're gonna draw the shoes. And they're just gonna be like normal shoes. Should we give him a backpack? Yeah, let's give him a backpack or something. And the little hands. So I guess he's on his way to school or something. Or we could give him like a tie and make him a little office worker. There we go. Oh, look, a little office worker. Businessman. Thank you. Oh my gosh, that is cute. The first boy of, what's it called? 2023. I forgot the year. Alrighty then. Alrighty. I don't know, but for the story that I was talking about earlier, I might want it to make it into a zine or something, or I just might put like one page, like put a picture or something, and then because I'm going to want to use. There was like this background that I was looking at through, like on Wonder, the AI art app or whatever. That I was like, I want to draw the lady and her best friend, you know, in just like vibing, reading books or something. Like I feel like that'd be a cute illustration. This is so good. Oh my god. Like I had to get the I think it was the 12 pack or the 24 pack from Amazon. It's that good. I wonder if it's since it's Lofi music, if it's just gonna have anything bad to say about it, or if it's gonna mute me again. But yeah. I think my favorite things to draw are definitely eyes. And when I was starting out, I had like a lot of, difficulty drawing the other eye. And I think on my first YouTube video where I uploaded a time lapse, like you can see that I literally gave her an eye patch and called her a pirate, and I was like, oh, well, there you go, like fixed it. But if you have like the same issue with drawing the other eye, all you gotta do is draw them at the same time. Like if you work on one eye and then you switch over to the other one, they're more likely to look the same, like, like they belong in the same person. a little PNG tuber. I don't know. I don't really have any male PNG tubers available in my shop right now. I don't know, drawing PNG tubers is like really easy to me. Like, you see the little PNG tuber on the screen right now? She's cute. I based her off of me. I've tried making overlays for Twitch, but I don't know. It's not as fun to me. I don't know why. And then, like, I don't know if, what vibe I should go for, you know? Because when I'm gaming, like, you know, it's very different than when I'm drawing. Because I'm a lot calmer when I'm drawing. As opposed with, you know, gaming. Hey. Yeah. I like that. I'm gonna turn his eye a little bit because I feel like it's too. Yeah. But he's cute or whatever. Definitely made his face more square than I would if it were a girl. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't be as nervous being on going live on TikTok. But yeah, look at that hair. He's so normal. What I like about the script brush, which this line art brush is the script brush, how smooth everything is. Like, I saw one of the comments on one of my TikTok videos, the other one with the lift. Oh, wait, what? Pigs can't sweat? What? No, I did not know that. So is that why they roll out around in mud? To like cool off? It makes sense to me. Did you know that the way that pigs' eyes are on their faces, like the way that they're like set in their faces, they can't look up at the sky? That's like the saddest thing I've ever heard. I saw a TikTok about it earlier. I damn near cried, bruh. I damn near cried. Can you imagine? Lord have mercy. But yeah, I'm drawing a little cute little businessman. You see him? With his little pants, his little businessman pants, his little businessman tie. dude, that just opens the question of like how much are our feelings like ingrained in our DNA, you know? That's crazy. Oh, do you ever think that deaf people, is this ableist to say? Do you ever think that unless they're told, do you think deaf people know that farts make a sound? Like if they've never heard it before. Ooh, damn. Guinea pigs. Are guinea pigs wild, or have they always been domesticated? And if so, when did that start? Like, who looked at the guinea pigs and were like, that would make an awesome starter. It's like that would make an awesome pet for somebody. It's like, how did guinea pigs come about? Raccoon dropping facts today. Bro, you ever been around somebody's emotional support animal, and then the emotional support animal starts to emotionally support you? Dude, couldn't be me, bro. Couldn't be me, but it has been me. Oh man, R.I.P. It's a cute little business, man. And then what happens if the emotional support animal needs an emotional support animal for themselves? Bruh, do you mean like they get electrocuted? Or like what? Or do they just like, like how? I have so many questions. They bite the power lines? Dang, bruh. I'm gonna make it like more rounder, because I know I made it like pika slices before, but dang. Oh, I heard that the reason why there's like squirrels are the main reason why there's so many trees, because when they plant, when they bury their nuts, sometimes they forget, and then a whole tree, pops out of there. Well, not literally, but you know what I mean. Pause. You mean like pause the music? Hey. Oof. But yeah. Yeah, they be burying their nuts in the forest somewhere, and then, trees pop out of there when they forget about them. Because trees come out of nuts, in case you didn't know. That's a fun fact for you. Look at that! That's cute. Because if I make it too, if I don't round out these edges, it's not gonna look as cute. It's gonna look, Yeah, they do be burying their nuts. Don't they bury their nuts? Some of them do. You've never seen the Ice Age squirrel? Scraps or whatever his name is? He's always burying his nuts somewhere. You're trying to get me demonetized. Which I'm not even monetized to begin with. Oh, bro, you remember when they closed their, I think they closed the studio down or something. And they did, like, one final animation of him finally getting his nut. He finally got his nut. It was, like, the saddest thing ever. Well, it wasn't sad for him because he finally got his nut, but But it was sad because like the studio was like closing. Like I remember when it first came out. Bruh, for real though. Although it did come up with like a lot of Ice Age movies. Let me do this one smaller. Oh, and you know what? When I watched the first one, when you find out what happened to Manny's family, it was hella sad. I was like, what? I done teared up. But then like down the line, he got a whole new family with like Queen Latifah as a mammoth or whatever. And then I was like, oh, when they stopped at that one, oh, I forgot what it was called. But then the one after that one, when they gave his daughter a boyfriend or something, or a love interest, I was like, yo, this, no, man, y'all taking it too far now. Hey, yo. And it's like with Shrek, it's different because like basically with Shrek, like he got married, he had kids, he went through a midlife crisis, bruh. I was like, been there, done that, bruh. What does bonobo mean? Oh, did you know bolobo means balloon? I think in Spanish. I say that like I don't know, but global is balloon. Never mind. I don't know. I'm dumb as fuck. But I really do be speaking Spanish sometimes. You know, I was born there, but you know, I can't write it, and I can speak it sometimes semi fluently. And when I read it, it's like I'm reading like a fucking kindergartner or something. But I can still read it some. Should we give him a little thigh gap? Where's pants? Oh no. This is weird. When I die and when Cheddar dies, they're gonna put our ashes together and they're gonna like pressurize it to make a diamond. So then that way we'll always be together. Me and him. Oh heck yeah, blood diamond. Well, is it blood if you're literally it's just dust? I don't know. Oh, and then what we're gonna do is we're gonna like haunt whoever buys the diamond. I don't know if we're gonna be like a necklace or what we're gonna be a part of, but we're definitely gonna be haunting whoever buys the freaking diamond. E. Ooh. I don't get like have you seen like all these people who like buy engagement rings and it's like expensive as heck or whatever? And it's like maybe because I grew up poor, but it's like why are you like carrying that much money around with you? Like be honest. Like one of it is like you want to show off to your friends, okay, whatever. But when you get mud, bitch, and they fucking tear that, off your finger. Meanwhile, I'm over here with my fucking $50 ring from fucking Amazon. Like, they're gonna be like, nah, ma'am, you can keep that, and I'll be on my way. Hell yeah, bruh. I don't know. The reference isn't a businessman at all, but this is just how it came about. Look at the cute little businessman. Also, like, unless you're like a professional, like, diamond dealer, I don't fucking know. then what does it matter what kind of diamond it is, Hey. I don't know. You ever heard of the thing where the diamond engagement ring needs to be 3 times the guy's salary or whatever for 3 months or something like that? Never made sense to me. What was that? The only cricket I know about is Jimmy Cricket from Pinocchio. But that's just me. Hmm. Cheddar got me a amethyst ring because it's my birth month, like my birthstone. And then for the engagement ring, I got opals. You ever seen an opal, bro? They're so beautiful. Oh my god. No, but you want to hear something funny? Well, it's not. It's funny now, but it wasn't funny at the time. So Cheddar and I got married, right? Of course we did. And then we exchanged the rings. I got like, I had a couple of them. Don't say that. It'll happen within time. Cheddar didn't think he'd get snatched up, for the longest time, but Aston snatched him up like a mulberry biscuit. And so Cheddar only had like one ring, and I had like a couple because I didn't want to, like, in case something happened, because I'm a realist. The very next day, bruh, Cheddar done lost his ring. And he felt so bad about it, dude. He was like, oh my god, I can't believe I lost the ring or whatever. I don't even know why he took it off or anything. But he done lost the ring, bruh. We looked everywhere. We couldn't find it. And I was like, damn, if this is some sort of fucking omen or something, let me know. But no, I ended up getting him a different ring, and now, like, if like the rings we have on that day, like, yeah, we keep them somewhere if we're not wearing them, but like for every day, we just get whatever kinds of rings. Like the one that I wear now as a placeholder, he got it for me for Christmas, so it's like, right? And like the worst part is when, like, months or years later, it appears like out of the nether. Like it literally like appears out of nowhere. It's like, what? Like, there's like so many stories like that where people have literally lost something important, like lost an earring, and then they like moved in a gas station in Arizona or something. It came out like they found it on the floor, and it's like, what? Bruh. Ooh. We should have like a spooky, what's it called? A spooky podcast or something. You ever hear about the guy who like literally was on the phone with his parents, and like they were literally at the same place, and they couldn't see each other for whatever reason, and then all of a sudden he like, you know, was like, oh my god, what's that in the sky? And then it like the line went dead, and it's like, what? This is insane, bruh. This like wild mysteries, bro. I think unsolved mysteries. I think I had that show. I forgot what streaming service it was, but I used to like watch that like all the time. And then there's also unsolved crimes and all this other stuff too. But my favorite thing to watch was like BuzzFeed Unsolved. Look at cute little hands. Yeah, that'll do. Look at that. I used to watch Mr. Nightmare before bed. Freak myself out. And then like be up like half the night, all scared and shit, and then pass out from exhaustion. Like that was the best. Like you wake up in the morning, you're like, huh? You're like, what the hell? Look at him. Well, damn, I didn't really like draw him in a different pose than I know. Like, this is basically the same pose I normally draw people in. Oh well, though. A little sassy pose, you know? Hey, yo. I think I'm gonna put this like in a shadow though, TBH. Okay, I'm gonna work on his hair now, which is gonna be like a whole thing. At this point, I like to flip the thing horizontally to see if there's anything jacked up about it. It might be jacked a little bit, but I'll fix it later. You want to stream games, but you're not sure how? Bruh. Literally, I've seen people on TikTok literally have their switch up to the phone, or their phone like, you know, like set up to the TV and stream that way. Like I feel like if you're doing it for fun, it really don't matter. And I've been using like what's it called, Streamlabs, because it's like easier for me. Like I looked at OBS once and I was like, immediately no. It's like too much hardware and stuff going on. But if you do want to stream, we can be streaming buddies. I have a lot more fun streaming with people than I do by myself, because if I'm playing like a puzzle game or something. I feel like a dumb bitch sometimes if I don't get it right, like after like 5 minutes, and I'm like having to look it up. Also, let me show you something real quick. I got this. Like, you see the cute little, like, it's free. Like, you can get little transitions and stuff. And I got this one because it was free. And it's like, whatever. And then, if you don't want to, like, upload, like, anything, like say you want to have a webcam, totally cool. Just make sure your lighting is good. And then if you don't want to show your face or anything, you don't have to. Or you can get like a little PNG tuber, or you could get like a little VTuber. And there's like a ton of free websites. Like I used Reality for a while, but I like VTuber. I like PNG tubers better because like I can literally draw them. So if I get tired of like the one that I have right now that's talking, I can literally change her up later, like with reactive and stuff. Yeah, horror games are fun though. I think I started streaming Friday the 13th because I had like 100 hours plus on there. But like with some of the things that they say in like public lobbies is like out of pocket, so I didn't want to get like freaking demonetized or canceled on Twitter. I was like, I'm gonna get canceled on Twitter if I like, you know, do this. So like if you play with friends, like there's a lot, and you tell them, hey, I'm streaming, then obviously if they're good friends, they're not gonna say anything to get you canceled on Twitter. He's a little businessman. Oh my god. Oh yeah, and then like there's this thing where you can literally record your VODs, which I do. Like I have it on Streamlabs where it records it, and then I just upload that on YouTube. Speedrunning? Bruh, I don't run anywhere. LMAO. Let me stop. No! But yeah, I can see, what's it called? I mean, there's some people who like that kind of thing. As long as you have fun with it and you enjoy it, because if it becomes like a chore or like something you don't want to do or anything, or you get like, what's it called? What's that word for it? The burnout, yeah. If you get burnout, then, you know, just take a break or something. Hey. How should I do this, bro? Yeah! It took me a while. See, I'm not that dumb. I just need a minute. Ugh. But yeah, I was playing... What was it yesterday? A Pokemon Violet. And I was stuck like at the very beginning, dude. I was stuck for the longest time. I was like, what the hell's going on? I don't see any new Pokemon. Nothing's, you know, none of the cute Pokemon that I wanted. I was like, what's going on? And then me and Cheddar were talking about like, I don't know. And then we were grinding for like an hour or so, and then we finally got to a gym that actually, like, you know, had Pokemon around it that was like good Pokemon that I liked. Also, for some reason, the freaking starter evolutions like aren't that good. Me and Cheddar got the Waxley, I think it's called, and I got the cat one. And I forgot the name of it. And I was like I was using the Everstone to keep it like a kitten. And Cheddar was like, oh no, that's not the point of the game. The point of the game is to evolve your Pokemon. And I was like, I don't want to. The plant cat, yeah, exactly. But then I kept getting stuck. I'm getting my ass beat by the gym leaders, gym trainers. I don't know, the people who run the gyms. So then I evolved my kitten or whatever, and I was like, damn, like this cat ugly as fuck, bro. What's Nuzlocke? What's that mean? I've heard that before. I've seen Jaden Animations like video about it, but I haven't actually seen the video, so I don't know what it means. So like I literally went against like 3 gyms, and then kept getting my ass beat at least the first time, and then the second time I beat them. And then I got to the water type Pokemon gym leader, gym trainer. I don't know, gym champion. I don't know. And I was able to beat him without even using the crystal thing. So I was like, hey, it be what it be. Cheddar's more of the Pokemon fan than I am. I just play it for fun. I'll ask him. I'll ask him if he's ever done a Nuzlocke. Oh my god! Oh, that sounds hard. Yeah, because when I was playing, I had like 6 Pokemons, right? And then I was like on the victory road. Well, is it the victory road or is it the road to each gym or whatever? I don't know what it's called. And I was like wondering, like, how come these hoes are only using 1 or 2 Pokemon or 3 Pokemons? You know? Oh, dude, I would like stay in the lower levels and like, you know, get them up to like, I guess 50 or 60 level before like even attempting a Nuzlocke. But yeah, oh my god, the Azumarill, I don't know, the little bunny water Pokemon that I got it, and it's like, it's got, what's it called, Play Rough? I forgot what other moves it's got. I'll probably check it later. But like, it's a beast, dude. Like, oh my god. I call it Jelly Bean because it's cute and it's shaped like a little jelly bean. Oh, over leveling? I don't know. I don't think that's for me. I'm gonna go like this. I'd be sad if I had to like, you know, if my Pokemon done died or whatever. I think I was playing Pokemon Alola version or whatever, and then I was up against like Giovanni or something, and then I could not beat him for the life of me. Like at all. I ended up being like, you know what? I set that game down and then I never picked it up again. And I was like, what the heck, dude? Also, I use Cheddar as my own personal Pokemon encyclopedia. Because if I'm ever going to like a certain type of gym, or if I'm facing a Pokemon I don't know about, I'm like, what's good against grass types? What's good against, you know, ground types? What's good against electricity? That's so cute because he'll literally answer me. Because it's a special interest, and then I have an interest in it too, so he's like, eh. So he doesn't mind. Even though I could see how it would get annoying after a while. When literally I could just ask Siri. But, you know. It is what it is. Hey, yo. Let me see here. is a frog? Did you know frogs can literally throw up their stomachs if they're ever sick? It's crazy. I learned that from My Hero Academia. Hey. I don't know. I might change the like little eye shape a little bit. I don't know. After I'm done with the hair, I might switch it back. Oh, but yeah, Cheddar was streaming a BL anime. I think it was yesterday, or when was it? The day before yesterday? I don't remember. And I'm not usually into BL, but the one that he was streaming was pretty nice, actually. Ooh. Wow. I'll allow it. Twitch said, you know, I'm not gonna, this word is not allowed. And I'm like, what, sack? That's my food. Back the hell up. Okay. Hey, yo.
Please don't forget about it.
I won't forget. Ooh. But yeah. Animals are crazy sometimes, bro. Like, for real, though. Raccoon, do you like otters? If you like otters, definitely do not look up. Do not look them up. Oh, yeah, then I won't ruin it for you if you like otters. Personally, I think they're cute, but that's about it. So you know, like, how some mother like otters will like literally go, like they eat clams, right? So mother otters will go get clams to, like, you know, share with their babies or whatever, because they can't fish for themselves yet. So when the mother otter goes and gets the clams, and then she's coming back up, the 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 male adult otters will like beat up the little babies, and then the mother otters will see this and obviously be like, "Oh, my child's," and you know, rush towards their kid, right? They will drop the clams, and then the male otters, adult otters, will like then take their food. And that's just like one of the more G-rated things I can say on stream of, you know, why otters are little shits. Ooh, what's all this then? I don't know. I keep getting calls from like people that I don't know. I think they're spam calls, but I don't answer my phone. Like, if you need to talk to me, text me. You know what I mean? Wee. Look at him. Oh my god, he's adorable. Hell yeah. But yeah, I'm gonna put this. I think I could make him a little VTuber if I wanted to. Or like a little PNG tuber. Because technically all you need is like the shoulders up. Hey! But yeah, I'm just vibing. Eating some mac and cheese. listening to music, drawing, living life. I've been sick for like the last, I think it was, Cheddar got sick. I blame Cheddar wholeheartedly, and with my full chest, I blame Cheddar. Because he got sick, and then like after a couple days, he was fine. But he got me sick, and I'm still fucking not over it. It was so bad, like, you know, I work weekends at the Amazon factory, where where we make the boxes. Just kidding. But I'd go to lift up the boxes, and like if they were heavy, I like literally my head would hurt. Dang, bruh. It's not fun being sick, bruh. I had to leave early on Saturday and Sunday because normally my shift is until 6, but I left at 3 both days because I just couldn't handle it, bruh. Eee. Ooh, okay. I kind of like how Daddy is. I might have to move this eye, the other eye, move it a little bit. Or maybe not, because I kind of like how it's like, what do you call it? When one eyebrow is higher than the other? What kind of look is that? I forgot. English is not my first language. It's like questioning, smug. Could be. A smug little look. He's a little shit. That's what he is. Oh my god. Alright, let me see. But you see how I changed my abouts? Usually my about thing was empty. I didn't know what to put in it, and I just put like, oh, let me put my latest followers and whatever I fucking tweeted on put on Twitter. But I did these little cute little banners or whatever, and I got like a little about me and the rules, and then a little wish list for Amazon's. For when it's my birthday next month, and if anybody wants to get me anything, hint, hint. Just kidding. LBO. But yeah, look at him. He's so cute. But yeah. Let me see here. Whoa. It's because I have it under reference. Let me see. I don't know, but art is like 25% talent. 50, no wait. And it's 50%, wait, what is it? It's 25% talent, 50% effort, and then 25% time. Yeah. You don't understand shading? Like, pretty much, and I'll like go through it because like I'm like pretty much my streams are gonna be YouTube videos, and then I'm gonna like cut it up into shorts and Twitch things. But pretty much with light, let's see. Oh, you know they had that one, what's it called? That one app where it stole your artwork and it would do the shading for you. And literally all you have to do is like think about what, like how your art is like. Is it in the middle of the day? Is it, you know, dusk? Is it dawn? What's the deal? You know what I mean? Because you could either do it like if the sun's shining from like top right or top left, and then don't even get me started on drawing on like coloring your art if the sun's like the light source is behind it. That's easy, I think. But yeah, pretty much all you have to do is like remember where the light is coming from. Ooh. So for like this one, let's say like the light is coming from from over here, right? Eee, we're gonna draw a little. Why am I drawing the little sun? Okay, so pretty much, if the light is coming from this way, right? Or like this. Then this right here would be in shadow, right? Because the sun is coming from here. So this right here would be the shadow. And then there would be like a little like highlight here for where the sun is hitting the hair. Same with the clothes, you know. What I usually do is once I've done the base colors. Hold on, let me. Once I'm done with the base colors, I'll either use a red or a blue, but you could literally use whatever color. And then I literally just put I just mark wherever the shadows are, and then mark wherever the highlights are, and then I just change it with like one of these little like filter things, whatever these are. What do you call them? I don't know. And I've had like a lot of people be like, oh my gosh, your art looks so soft, and it's like, thanks, Britt. It's a filter. It's a filter. That's literally what it is. Although it'd be kind of weird to do the because you know, see how his nose is? That should be like a little bit darker because that's supposed to be like the shadow or something. Holy fuck, what was that? Oh, we gotta follow. Hey! Oh, that came that came out of nowhere. I was not expecting that. LMAO. Oh my god, my sound is like loud on here. Hey. Oh, you made a Twitch? Wait, Nobi? Hold on. Hey. Look who it is, bruh. But yeah, I'm gonna do the coloring in a minute, but it's gonna be like real fast. Cause remember, like, cause I think it was sometime last year where I was like, okay, I want to get 1,000 followers on TikTok by the end of the year, and they were saying, oh, you have to post 3 times a day, and then my ass was like, that's like 3 drawings a day. What the fuck? So I was like, let me go ahead and pump out as much art as I can in the quickest amount of time. So with the shading and everything, I had to do it fast. Thank you. He's a little businessman. But now I realize I didn't have to do three drawings or a drawing each day. You know, I could have just spaced it out. But still, I learned something to help me draw faster, and like doing the what's it called? Doing the shadows and the highlights in the easiest, most fastest way possible too helped. Also, it's not like I render anything, so that helps too. like normally I'll do the thing that takes me the longest, I feel like, would be the sketching and the line art. But like the coloring, because I use like the reference, like I literally just drag and drop, you know? So it's like literally like a coloring book. Hey. Thank you. It's the script. Right now it says line art, right? But if you go to calligraphy and script, it's pretty much the same one. Except, and then I just turned up the stabilizing a lot. I follow Lavender Town on YouTube. She's got this really pretty one where it goes high to low, like thick and thin. And I was looking for it for ages, and then I was like, oh, the freaking script can do that. You know? I was like, are you kidding me? I would have paid any amount of money for that type of what's it called? Pen. But it was here all along. Do like a red. But yeah, but I still don't know what my goal for 2023 should be. What's it called? For 2022, it was 1,000 followers on TikTok, so I could like go live. But then I did that, and then I got too nervous to go live on TikTok. So I don't know. Let me see. Should it be blue jeans or like brown pants? Khakis? Let's do some khakis. Businessmen wear khakis, don't they? I'll go with khakis. Dude, I owe a lot to Lavender Town, cause I know how to draw hands, but I just chose not to. That's why they'll like look like mittens. No, I'm just kidding. But she did this series on how to like draw hands or whatever. I think it was a short. And then I was like, oh, nice. And then that's how I pretty much learned how to draw hands. But now I'm drawing more like, how do you say, more chibi-like. So with chibis, their hands can either be 5 fingers or mittens or shaped or anything like that. But yeah, I'm trying to find a good color, like light color for the shirt. I don't want it to be white. Because when we do the highlights and the shadows, you know, there needs to be some sort of contrast. And I ain't going to go for gray and dark gray. Alright, let's see. Look at him. I don't know. I don't often draw boys. So it's kind of like, I was like, how can I draw like the easiest boy that I know? And it's like, just draw a little chibi. Like, you like drawing chibis. And I was like, you know what? You're right, me. I am going to draw a chibi little man. But yeah, I don't know about you guys, but I like, for some reason, whenever I'm drawing, I like watching, who is it? Ando and I think Plan D, and they're both like Japanese and Korean, and like they do like little vlogs about their days, and it's like so like soothing to me for some reason, and I just like watch them while I'm drawing. I'm like, oh my gosh. I feel like he's wearing like little loafers almost. Let's give him a blue book bag. Alright, we're almost done with the color, and then we can do the shading and the highlights like really super quick. I'm gonna give him some blue eyes. White dragon. Cheddar's been watching freaking, what is it called? I forgot the name of the show, but it's Yu-Gi-Oh, but one of the newer ones. And it's this guy named Jaden, I think. And it literally sounds like ghost stories, like the dub. It's hilarious sometimes. I'll like literally be like, you know, playing games or something, and then like all of a sudden hear his show, and it's like hilarious. Hey. But yeah, I was just saying how like my freaking gaming Corey and drawing Corey are two different people. Like honestly. And I still haven't learned how to navigate how to like mold them, but I think you can kind of tell, especially when I was caught off guard by earlier. LMAO. Oh, look at that! He's a little guy. All right, so I'm gonna take off reference now, and I'm gonna merge it down. I'm gonna do another one and do the clipping mask. Then I'm gonna come over here, and I know it's gonna look crazy, but it's like one of those things where like you have to trust the process, like they say on TikTok. All right. So we're gonna do the shadows. And like for the eyes, normally I'll do like a circle. And look, it looks like a little macaroni right here. Like right here. Heck yeah. I don't know what it is about me and food and drawing, but I'll literally be like, oh, like I did what's it called, a tutorial, like a Chibi tutorial on my on my TikTok, and I was like, oh, so you just have to draw a bean for the body and like, you know, tubes or noodles for the arms, and I'm like, bruh, like literally, it sounds like I hardly ever eat, like I'm always hungry all the time. So when I do the filter or whatever, this is gonna be like the dark part of the eye. So here's gonna be another shadow, and then since this is the collar and the collar's like overextending over this part, we're gonna put it like this. I don't know, for some reason, like right here, I keep it like, I put a highlight there, even though like for when I'm drawing girls with longer hair, that part would not be lit up or highlighted. But I guess it's aesthetics, I guess. We're gonna do some shadows, some shading. I don't really shade as much as I like just draw wherever the shadow's gonna be. yeah, whenever I was like trying to post 3 times a day, I literally got burnout where to the point where I was literally drawing the same pose, the same face, like every day. And I was like, what? So then I took a break in June, and then I was like, I don't know if I want to like keep doing this, bro. Like this ain't fun no more. And then I like was watching Sailor Moon one day, and I was like, bruh, this is why I got started in drawing. Fucking Sailor Moon. And then I started drawing Sailor Moon stuff, and then Chibi stuff. And then I got back into it. But yeah, for this one, like I know Raccoon asked earlier how you do the shadows or whatever. So for right here, it's like the sun's coming from like up here somewhere. So that's why like the shadow would be here. If you were to like change it, you would just shift the shadows to the other side. But since it's coming up like a... Yeah, I'm glad too. Like I was seriously considering, I was like, man, like this ain't it, Chief. And then like I was thinking about it, and then around that time also people were criticizing beginner artists for tracing and critiquing people's artwork where they weren't even asking for critiques, and I'm like, what is going on, dude? And I felt some type of way about the art I used to draw. Like if you go to my YouTube channel recently, I had put, well, not recently, like I think a year ago, I got like, oh man, like it got like cringe. I felt kind of cringe about my artwork from before, like from like a couple years back. So I put all those time lapses, all those videos in like private, which I probably shouldn't have done, but at the time I was like, no man, no, these, I can't be showing these to people, bruh. Nobody's gonna take me seriously as an artist if I do this, if they see where I kick from. And then I was like, and now I'm like, but you wouldn't be where you are today if it weren't for you drawing this cringe ass art, you know? Like, I remember the first time lapse that I posted on YouTube, I couldn't draw the other eye, like at all. Like I literally gave her an eye patch, I think, or I covered her eye with her hair, I think it was, and called it a day. Yeah, dude, it's hard, especially when you're like I don't know if you're like this, but like I was like, oh man, I could do so much better today than I did back then, dude. And it's like, well, yeah, that's the point. It's practice. Like a year from now, from like today, whatever I'm drawing now, even though I think he's so cute or whatever, I might be able to draw him in a better way. Who knows? But yeah, I got back into it and I was like, bro, like who do these people think they are over here? Like they would be taking people's like beginner artists especially, and I'm like, oh bro, you do not mess with like a little baby artist, dude. Like don't mess with them. They're little, like everybody starts somewhere, you know. I was like, I don't know. And then they would be taking their art and then improving it in their art style or whatever, and it's like, what the fuck? I was like, get the fuck out of here, bro. So if anything, doing that, like hearing about that, seeing that people do that, and me hiding my artwork somewhere, like putting it in private, I was like, nah, man, these youngins need to know, bruh. They need to know that everybody goes through it. Like there's no reason to be ashamed, bruh, because we all start somewhere. Like back in middle school, I was drawing Naruto fan art, bruh. And it's so cringy for me to say that, but it's true. Like I was drawing Naruto fan art, dude. I was drawing freaking, Sasuke self-insert stuff. And I was like, God dang. But that's where we all start. I mean, that's where I started. I know it looks kind of wacky right now, but it'll get better. And then I'm like, oh, all these people like, bragging on baby artists, and it's like, did everybody forget if you can't say anything nice, don't say nothing at all? Okay, so we're also gonna do like the inner ear, like right here, and then under the ear. Oh yeah, I think a raccoon was also asking about that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do where you're supposed to put it, and then I'll show you like what not to do. Or I can just like explain it. I don't know. Alright. So how I was saying it before, the sun is coming, or the light source, because it doesn't have to be the sun, is like up here, but right now I have the, what's it called? Clippy mask. Hold on. Oh yeah, and there was like, remember there was like a, what's it called? Some sort of app before, and it would steal your artwork for some reason. And it's like, no. I was like, are you kidding me? Like, baby artists nowadays have so much to look at. Like, it's so bad. Okay, so it's coming from up here, right? And I did the eyes like this way because it's gonna be dark. I have to make it dark here anyway. Hold on. Okay. So because the light is coming from up there, and if it helps you drawing like a little mini light bulb so you can remember where the light's coming from, then do that, right? Whatever helps you out. So we're gonna have a shadow here, right? Because it's under like the neck. And then because the head's here, and the bookmark's like behind the head and behind on the back, we're gonna have another one here. And then right here where the armpits are, where the belt bag straps are, we're gonna have like, a V sort of shape, because it's going like down into the armpits, you know what I mean? And then I'm not gonna but pretty much the pants too. So it's coming from like forward a little bit. If I had to put it like where he's standing, like if a side view, then he'd be like this, right? That'd be the side view. And then he's like under it. Yee. Okay, so I'm gonna work on the hair now. So you see how, and like the reference picture doesn't really show because it's all lit up, but this would be darker, right? Because it's like, the hair crease or whatever. normally how I put the like right here, it's because the hair is like laying on the face. You know what I mean? Heck yeah. So normally I don't put that many shadows on the face. I'm gonna put one right here. But yeah, I used to like, I don't know, I recently did some tutorials got into doing some tutorials on TikTok because I was like, I'm not really good at teaching, and I mean, like, I don't know. And then, like, there's some people who will literally say, like, oh, well, this is how I do it. And then they won't explain why. You know what I mean? And then, like, for future reference, like, if there's anything I do and you don't understand, it's because you can ask. Like, I don't mind explaining. But a lot of times, like, for me, like, to doing this part, that's for aesthetic reasons, because it's going to be darker, right? So I want it to be darker than the color blue behind it. But yeah, I was like, I don't know. I was like, I don't think people would be interested in what I got to say. And then there were people who were like critiquing baby artists and stuff, and I was like, well, you know what? Fuck it. Like, they're gonna listen to me now. Because some people are like giving their advice without, like, you know, nobody asking for it. Wait, yeah, let's see. Alright, so right here, where it's like the little hair split or whatever. I want it to be kind of darker. And I promise it doesn't make any sense right now. Yeah, it's a lot of fun, I'd say. I got CapCut, and I'd say CapCut definitely helps with making it like more lively. Like, if you are just gonna post like the finished piece or whatever, then that's kind of boring. But at the same time, like, you know, what else are you gonna do? You know what I mean? The three types of things that I post are either the finished illustration, the time lapse, and I think I used to do where it was like the sketch layer, and then I would erase it and reveal the finished part too. Yeah, I have two accounts. I have my art TikTok account, and then I have my reality avatar TikTok account where I just post, you know, fun little edits of my avatar from reality. Well, just for fun. Yo. Alright, so I'm gonna do this like here. Like, I'm gonna, because I kind of want it to separate it from the hair from behind. I don't know, like to add depth. English isn't my first language, and also I suck at talking in Spanish too sometimes, but I'm trying. Alright. And I think this one time, I don't know. I literally spent hours. Like, I don't know what it is, but if I stay up the whole night, like working on something. I think I did a WandaVision, like a Scarlet Witch illustration, and it came out so good. And then I tried to draw it the next day, and it came out looking like ass. And I was like, what the heck? Like, I'm still the same person. Like, what happened? And it's like, yeah, same here. And it's like, you know, when you're inspired to draw something, it's a lot different than when you're like, when you feel like you're forced to have to draw something, you know? You'll like that's why what explains why in art class your drawings look like crap as opposed to in math class when you're just doodling and it comes out looking like a work of art. It's because you weren't like trying to force anything. Also, drawing in pen definitely helps if you're trying to like get better faster. Because like there's like no room for error, and if you do mess up you have to work around it. And I'll probably messed up on some of the shadows, but you know, overall, as long as it looks nice to me and I'm happy with it, it's gonna be great. And as long as what you make makes you happy, it's gonna be great too. Yeah. But yeah, like this is a technique that I can look at me talking like all fancy. This is a technique that I came up with to like, you know, be able to put out art faster or whatever. Alright, let's see. I think we're good, but I'm gonna add it right here too. So like the red will, because if I used to do it like, what I would do is go by each color, and then go a little bit darker than what the color was, and then you know manually draw it. You know, like manually color in the shadows each and every time, and that takes too long. You know. But so if you want to do it fast, just get red, and it shows, and like red's like a really easy color to spot, especially since we're like working with like blue and beige and stuff like that. Alright. Alright, so this is gonna go fast, so but you see how it like changes or whatever? We're just gonna look for one that works best with it. Hey. Alright, and then if we don't like the color red, or if we want to change it, we'll just go to hue, saturation, and brightness. Yay. But like I said, we're gonna go fast. And then if that's still too harsh, you can always change the opacity. Okay, so here's what it looks like with it all changed and without. Ah, crap, I done messed it up. Hold on. Which this is also a good reason to like, hey, if you ever like mess up like something like this, you know, when I go back several times, we're just gonna, oh crap. No one will know. that's how I do pretty much shadows. Next, let's work on the highlights real quick. Let's try. Should we do blue? I don't normally do with green. But if it's like a really harsh color, then it's a lot easier to see. Since we're gonna change it anyway. Alright, so we're gonna do the clipping mask. And then this is gonna be the highlight, which is blue. Now let's change it to purple. And then there's some spots where it's like, but we'll change that later. And we'll also fix the line art color in a bit too. But right now we just want to get it to the point where it's like, where we have the highlights in. If you're doing like, I wouldn't do yellow. Because I'm going to change the hue and the saturation and everything later. And I'm going to do a different thing. But if you're doing yellow for your highlights, that's like a real, like, what kind of yellow? Like a sunshine yellow, or like bright yellow, sunny yellow, or like a darker yellow? Because if the only way I would put something like that, like a highlight for that, would be if it's like a, you're doing a like a outdoor piece or something, where it's obvious it's like the sun or something. It's like the sun's shining down on them, or something like that. Yeah, and I usually, like, for the highlights, I would go above. Like, for this one, it looks like they took the brown and then they just, you know, used a lighter brown, pretty much. But if you're doing digital art, it's a lot more forgiving if you use a bright color, so that way you know where you're placing everything down. And then you change the hue afterwards. Okay, so I'm pretty much got the clothes done. I usually with girls I'll do blush or something, but with he's a guy, so I don't have to do that. Oh, and I had somebody pay me like the nicest compliment I think ever on, I think it was my last TikTok video, where they said that my artwork looked like really soft, and it's literally just the filter. So I'll show you guys how to do that too. dude, I don't know. I feel like if I'm drawing fluffy-haired anime boys, then I can draw guys. But if I'm not drawing fluffy-haired anime boys, I cannot draw. I cannot draw guys at all. So pretty much wherever I have, and this is a good tip too, wherever I have the shadows, like pretty much on the opposite is where I'm gonna have the highlights. You know what I mean? Wait, hold on. I'm probably not gonna do that right now. I kind of want to do some squiggles. Usually I'll do some squiggles for the hair highlights. Ayo. And it gives it more like a cartoony look, but I like it's solely for like aesthetic. It's just something that I do. And there's gonna be times when you're drawing and you're gonna like, you know, put something down or do things a certain way that only you have the reason for it, you know? And like with the AI art, I cannot speak. Being how it is, like, don't even worry, man. Like, the human things that you're putting, like the things that you do as an artist, is what is gonna make it. It's gonna separate it from AI art. AI art. God dang. All right. You know what I mean. Anyway. Also, I saw one of my friends from the wolf art community. She posted some of her drawings and then like did the filter thing on it. And what's like kind of crazy to me is that for all the drawings where she had drawn the girl smiling, the AI art took the smile away. And it's like, the heck? And like, yeah, some people would say, oh, but it looks more sleek, or it looks quote unquote better, but where's the human factor? Where's the smile at, bro? You know what I mean? Like, just because something looks like really stylized doesn't mean it's like good. And it goes into what I was saying at the beginning of the stream, is like comic art isn't like low tier compared to painting. They're both good, and it doesn't mean that a cartoonist or a painter is better. One is better than the other. They're both different things. So you can be an amazing painter, but a terrible cartoonist or doodler. You know, it's just like figuring out what you like and sticking to what you're good at, or if that's what you want to do. But if you want to get better at something, then you know, the only way for that to happen is to put your time and energy into it. And them's the facts. Okay, so I know I'm erasing it now, but that's for aesthetics reasons too. Alright, so here we go again. And I'm gonna change the background color a little bit. because with the white you can't really tell, like, you know. Normally I go for difference or soft light. Add also works. So what we're gonna do now, since I like add, let's change the brightness. Alright, so let's see if yellow. Well, it's not really yellow, but it's kind of. What do you think? Kind of like an orange almost makes it look like the hair is like really, like it matches the hair. Also, since I like the hair like that, but maybe not the clothes, what I'm gonna do is use the lasso tool. And then just go over like so, and then change this. Yeah. And I don't really like this right here, so I'm gonna merge it. He's not really wearing a belt. Alright. So let's fix the line art now. We're gonna do a clipping mask. And then like a brown, like a darker brown. Let's see what this is. It's like a purple. Okay, so you see how it is like this? Let's try dark brown. Yeah, the dark brown definitely wants. If you want to go over it on certain spots, you can. I kind of like the dark purple. And then recently I saw this one, let's see. I'm gonna say duplicate it. And then use Gaussian blur. Like a little bit. To give it like a sort of an anime sort of look. So I decided to try that. On some of my other drugs. So right here, that's with 0. And then we're gonna go like 3%, maybe 4. I mean, it definitely does something to it. You know what I mean? It looks nice. Alright, we have to do the shines on the eyes now. So what I'd like to do with the eyes is draw a little beam. Makes the eyes look nice and wet. Hey. just gonna duplicate it, move it over here, and then like turn it so it like looks. Okay. Add it like that. Yeah. Alright. Alright, so I'm gonna go like this. Clipping mask. And you can do this with any type of color. And you can do, like, say, I think you mentioned before purple. Somebody said to do purple over the whole thing. So this is pretty much how you can make it look softer. I don't know, saturation kind of makes it look, you know, a little bit different, but I like it. It definitely gives it like something, a little something something. Alright. Let's see, so like say for some reason I'm gonna duplicate this because it looks awesome. Say the light source was coming from, I don't know, let's say behind him somewhere, right? Let's get like a blue or something. We're gonna do clipping mask. Unless you had the background done and everything too. Okay. Now we're gonna erase some of the back. Oh. Look, it's like nighttime or something. Almost. Yeah? Like, check that out. So it's from back there, right? Look at that. So say it's like a harsh light or something, I'd probably have to go like back over it or something. But let's say it's like not even a harsh light. We'll use Gauss sampler and soften up the light, and look at that. Ayo. Among Us. So it's nighttime, but the light's coming from right here in the corner. from behind him. And it's like that. Oh yeah. Alright. Let's move this over to... I don't know. It'd be the opposite way from this side. Let's say it's like here. I'm trying to think like what would be like the best way. Let's do it like this, right? And do Gaussian blur. I don't know, but this is what I feel like. This could work. I don't know. Maybe. What do you think? Like almost. Yeah. And like his hands are kind of like behind him at a little ways, so it's not like the light is catching that. But yeah. A lot of times it's important to like play around with like the effects and stuff and see what works best. But yeah, this looks like it's like maybe heckin' dark, like maybe midnight. Yeah, this one's like a filter or something. But yeah, that's a little thing on the light source and how that works or whatnot. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna clip that later to post on TikTok because I was figuring it out how we were like how I was drawing it. I done messed up again. What the heck, dude? Yeah. See that little line right there? Alright. Looks like I messed up. Oh, sometimes like it'll mess up on me. But this is good to know, so if you ever like mess up and it's already done, you just go like this. Alright, let's unless somebody's like staring hard at your artwork, they're gonna like, which I doubt they're gonna do. Then, you know, I don't think they're gonna notice that, you know, there's some areas that need extra help or something. Alright. So, whoop, there it is. Let's see. What else can I show you guys real quick before I go? It's almost 3 o'clock. That went by real fast. Delete this one. Okay, let me duplicate this one, because what I'm going to do is make like a change to the face a little bit. And like, say you want to make a PNG tuber. For me, like, the easiest thing to do is draw PNG tubers, because literally all it is one with the mouth open and one with the mouth closed, right? So we're gonna open the mouth like so, right? Hold on. Do a little tongue like this, right? And his little mouth, he's talking. We're gonna position it where we want it. Although that doesn't seem to match, almost. Do this like this. Look, a little like chipmunk. Oh my god, no! It's gonna look like a little chipmunk if I do that. That one. Yeah. Yeah, like I literally sell PNG tubers on my shop. I literally make my own PNG tuber. PNG tubers are a lot of fun to draw, and all you need is like Reactive by Fujitech, and you could literally have it done in no time. Alright, let me see here. I'm gonna add another layer. Coloring pen. So remember how we blurred out the what's it called? The line art before we can't merge it yet until it gets to the point where it looks like the rest of the drawing. Do a darker red. Duplicate, Gaussian blur. I think we went up to 4. Yeah. Alright, now we're gonna merge it. Look. If if this was like a girl and I had added, what's it called? Blush, it'd be a lot harder because of the blush. And then if you wanted to make a little GIF, it's like really easy with animation assist, play. He's talking a mile a minute, he is. Alright, let's lower that down. Hey, look at him go. Basically like this, you would then turn off the background, like the background color, and then export the mouth open and mouth closed as a PNG file. Oh. Well, thanks for the follow. And then that's pretty much how you make a PNG tuber. So, heck yeah, dudes, like, have fun with it. And yeah, thanks so much for joining. It's 3 o'clock now. But yeah, like, thanks you guys so much for joining. We're gonna be doing WIP Wednesdays, WIP Wednesdays, every Wednesday from 12 p.m. to 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So it's gonna be like 3 hours. But yeah, so if you guys ever have questions, you know, during the stream, and even after the stream, YouTube, this VOD is gonna go up on YouTube. I'm available. I have a Ko-fi shop. Also, I'm on Discord. So if you guys ever want to, like, you know, reach out, I wouldn't say I'm a pro artist, but I'm definitely not. I'm definitely a lot more skilled, especially with, like, you know, and Nobi can tell you because she was here during it, like, getting it done fast doesn't mean getting it done good, but it definitely helps if you know what you're doing, so you can, like, make it fast and good at the same time. Nobi, did I answer all your questions? And if Raccoon's still here, which, because he's been very quiet, did I answer your question about the shading part? And do you have any other questions before, like, you know, we end the stream? Or anybody, if you have any questions before I go. Otherwise, it's gonna be up until next week. Don't be shy. Also, if you have any ideas about what we can do next time, let me know. But yeah, what did we cover today? We covered shading, which is like a big issue for some people. And also, fun little tidbit, how to draw a PNG tuber. So yeah. And that's pretty much all I know. I think next week we can probably do something fun like emotes. And also, if I do have a tutorial on how to do animated emotes on my TikTok channel, if you guys want to check that out. But anyways, thank you guys so much for joining, and I'll see you guys next week. And, you know, have a good one. Bye!